Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. And double honors, as always, to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who are well and who taught us this truth. Today's lesson will be entitled, Just Know They Are Up to No Good. Just know they are up to no good. And today I am referring to the wicked, the ones who are in the power seat today. Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the Amalekites, the small hats, the 1948ers, the elites, the top bacon families, they're up to no good. They can try to sway the minds of the people, but the prophets of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai know what's really going on. And you even have, the average American starting to see that, they're up to no good, that they're on bullshit. You had Trump going into they gave Iran a 48 ultimatum to, open up the straits, or Trump would destroy, the power plants over there. And then Iran, came out not even an hour later and said, well, shit, if you do that, then, we're not backing down. We're going to destroy the desalination plants and plunge America into darkness. Not America, Slovakia, but as they call it, the Middle East, into darkness. But and then that was Saturday. And then Monday, which is today at 7:10 a.m., before the markets opened up, just so happened Trump said that they have had good talks with Iran since he did the ultimatum, or since he said the 48 hours. And then, so that quelled the markets. But then you had Iran say, well, shit, we didn't even go into talks, and we didn't even have talks with Trump. So they're lying. Trump's lying. He just did that to quell the markets. So who knows what they're about to do, but we do know that they are up to no good. And the day is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So real quick, let me get this. And Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. So, just know that they're working evil. Something is about to happen. Something drastic is about to happen. Chaos is about to happen. And through that chaos, they're going to bring order. Through chaos, they're going to bring their agenda, closer and closer to fruition. So just know that they are up to no good, because we do know that they're not accustomed to do righteous. They are accustomed to do evil, and they're accustomed to not doing any good. Let's get to that. In Jeremiah 13 and verse 23, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. So they're accustomed to do evil. They can't do good, but we do know that they are up to no good. But they're not going to fool the elect of the nation of Israel, as it reads in 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Slovakia. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And Satan is not going to outsmart us. Esau, Edom, so-called white man, is not going to outsmart the elect of the nation Israel. Not going to fall for his devices, his wicked schemes, his agenda, his NWO. Not falling for it. We know now he can do tit for tat. Say he's going to do something and not do it. Walk it back, flip-flopping. He can do all they can do all they want to confuse the masses of the people to do this and to do that, but we do know that they are coming with their agenda. Just because he walked the talks back, and he said that he changed it from 48 hours to 5 days. Who knows? He could just say that just because and still strike later or tomorrow. Who knows? But we do know that they're up to no good, and they are. But you have the American people. You have some people. You have a little bit of the people, understanding what's going on. But you still have these individuals who is full-fledged believing in Donald Trump and, Esau, America, which, as it reads in Isaiah 30, in verse 1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked in my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So they're trusting in Pharaoh, they're trusting in Egypt, they're trusting in Trump, they're trusting in America, and they're just going about their daily life. As long as I can do, work throughout the week, then have my weekend, I'm okay. But we're seeing that everything that these individuals wanted to do is coming to a halt, a screeching halt. But even still, these people, I still got to get gas. I don't care what the gas prices are. I still got to get gas. I still got to get from point A to point B. And that number on the gas isn't going to change. Me still getting gas and going where I need to go. Okay. Now you got ICE at the airports already harassing people. Already, tensions are escalating. And these elites, they're up to no good because they're accustomed to do evil, and they woe to them that work evil upon their beds. So they have something that they are about to bring upon the mass of the people, to bring about control, to bring about order, another lockdown, stricter transportation policies, limiting travel, as it reads in 2nd Ezra 15. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So there's going to be limitations on traveling, limitations on going from this place to this place, so on and so forth. They're bringing another lockdown, and you need to know and understand that they are furthering their agenda. And just because you don't think it's going to happen, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You can look plainly at what is going on within society and know that they are up to no good. If you have a halfway decent brain, you don't even need a full decent brain. But if you have a half decent brain and you're not brain rotted to the internet and what's just surrounded by you, then you can see that things are escalating and things are taking a turn, and not for the better, but for the worse. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So, just as it says, man, never trust thine enemy. But you have the individuals, as we read in that Isaiah 30, who strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. They're trusting in America. They're trusting in Trump. They're trusting in what he is saying. You have these celebrities saying, well, what's your album name mean? Referencing the NBA Youngboy character in his album called Massa. MASA, and they said, which stands for Make America Slime Again. And they asked him in an interview, what does that mean? And he basically said it means following everything Trump says. That's basically what he said. What does Massa mean? It means just everything Trump has going on, just following his agenda, the gist of what he said. So everybody, you have individuals falling for the okie doke. You have other individuals, trying to exposing it. They're falling upon each other, man. As it reads, and just look at news of the airports. TSA has been replaced, or not replaced, but it is being aided by ICE, and we know the reputation of ICE right now. Nobody wants to see ICE. But Trump said that they're there, and they are. So, who was I going to get? I was going to get, slip. Slovakia. I was going to get something. I can't remember. So, Lord willing to come back to me. But for now, I'll get this Psalm 55 in verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So, and look, what was, when you listen to Trump's campaign before he became president, it was smooth. Yeah, we ain't gonna do no more war. The war in Russia and Ukraine in 2 days. You see how that's going. It's still going. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and it's everything that he said he was gonna do during his campaign is the complete opposite of what he's doing now. The complete opposite. ICE is ramshacking, is ramaging, the airports. There's a war going on in Russia, Ukraine still. A conflict, as they call it, but it's a war with the USA, Iran, and Israel. These things are ramping up. This is what they want. War. This is what is on their mind, on their spirit. War. Drawing swords. Taking peace from the earth. Bringing forth wickedness and ungodliness throughout the world and bringing forth their agenda. This is what is on their mind. Peace is not on their mind. Peace is the furthest thing from these elites' mind. Tranquility, stability is the furthest thing from their talk. When they talk and they get together, it's not about peace. It's not about bringing stability to the world. It's about how they can further their agenda and fill their own bellies, and how they can make themselves feel like God. This is what is on their mind, and this is the talks that they have. But they're seeing that they got to ramp it up because they have a short time, as it reads in Revelation 12 and 12. So as we get closer and closer to the end, they're going to ramp this thing up. And we're seeing it before our very eyes. We're halfway through March, a little over halfway through March. And about to be April, about to come into Passover, April 1st. And things are only going to intensify, man. Lord willing, things ramp up and change drastically within this year. And we begin to see the MOT become, pushed forth even more, implemented, mandated, Black Swan event, double F. We want to see this. We desire to see this, man, because we want to see our enemies go down after so long. So let me get one more scripture, and then I'll make it in transit. Probably end it off here soon. This is let me just get that then. Just know they're up to no good, man. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. So we want to see that, man. We want to see the fall of our enemy, and we're ready to get the fuck out of here. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be in this flesh, in this wicked, ungodly place, man. We want the kingdom. We desire the kingdom. And if you can't see that this place is just a drain, then you have been deceived and you need to be destroyed. At least ye repent. If you don't want America to fall and for the kingdom of heaven to be established, you need to check. You need to look yourself in the mirror and consider what you're actually looking for, and consider what if you're looking for America to be saved and America to continue on. Can you really and actually see, with everything going on within society, America continuing as is? Because these people, they're a lot of these individuals, they fell for the okie doke. They fell for the okie doke in 2020. They fell for the okie doke now. And they're going to continue to fall for the okie doke until it destroys them, man. At least the marvelous light of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the gospel shines upon them. And, which first and foremost, they got to be an Israelite. So, these are the things that is coming to pass, and the elect will not be deceived. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is written in the scriptures, no man will pluck the elect out of the Lord's hand. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before I end it off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Chakwadash, and double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.